Hello, everyone. So the launch ceremony is over since half an hour, and now I'm available to answer any questions. So let me go through again some of the steps, milestones, and afterwards you'll be able to ask me any questions you want. So first, if you're a participant, you need to register on DevPost and you need to go to Slack. Based on the region where you are, on Slack, you can look for a team or you can submit your ID on Slack. To do so, I would suggest you to, on Slack, when you enter one specific channel or next to your name, that you write the 3 skills that you have if you're looking to join a team, or that you explain very briefly the concept or what the needs that you have. So a lot of people are doing it currently on Slack, and it's quite good. This way, by keywords, people can search better and see how to adapt and join you. So that's the first steps. The registration stops, and the teams needs to be submitted by tonight, 12 UTC, midnight UTC, sorry. And we will be attributing right after the mentors and the teams. And you will be, we will send you a message telling you who are your mentors, and we will send to the mentors who are their teams as well. And you will be connecting through Slack. Now, if you have some specific questions regarding team, project ID, ideation, and if you're looking for someone, or if you want to join a specific team, go ahead. You can clearly send in the comments the questions. That's it. After you have the first checkpoint tomorrow with your mentors, you will certainly have 2. You will need to design and to affect a team leader to each of your teams. And this is the team leader who will be, joining and connecting and speaking with the mentors. The first checkpoint is meant to help you fine-tune your project, your value proposition, and your solution, and making sure that if you want to win the global hack, your project needs to be original and innovative. Meaning, if it's a copycat of something already existing, you might not strike points on that part. So it needs to be innovative and new, so that you can make it happen. What can I say more? So the first checkpoint is based on that, on the fact that you need to use the mentors to help you fine-tune and make sure that you're aligned on all the prerequisites. And after, it's your freedom to, with the mentors, to establish a different point of contacts if you want, and follow-ups and communication channels within Slack, and the way you want to work with them, and the timing and the hours where you want to connect. Afterwards, the second checkpoint will be to see how things are moving. And the third checkpoint will be in starting creating and finalizing your project, starting creating the video, testing your product, be prepared to upload the links of your product, apps, or whatever mockup within DevPost when you submit, and answer the different questions we're asking you to. So this is going to happen on Sunday. Hello, Thiago. I see you're connected. Happy to answer any question, guys. If you have questions regarding ideas, concepts, regarding mentoring, regarding prizes, that's fine. Go ahead. Hello, Sharon. That's good. So waiting for questions. I think currently, but you're not seeing it on DevPost, but we have 48 teams already registered. We have more than 400 people connected, registered in DevPost. Let me update. 417, it's going up. We already have 48 teams having registered. And I think from what I see on Slack, there are still plenty of people looking for teams. Where do we give? Capitur is saying, where do we give our ID? Please advise. So your ID, first, you can write it in DevPost under your name. You have the capacity to write 140 word text. So you can explain your ID here. And I would suggest as well to go in Slack and say, I have an idea. I'm looking for team members. This is my idea, very short. And these are the expertise and team members I'm looking for. And you go on Slack. You have a channel called Looking for a Team, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly, 01 Looking for a Team. And so you do it there, and people will see in the stream. People will see you. If you don't have any answers, then you can resubmit your post and to be visible again. Okay. Once you have done this, then if your team members connect between one another, you can chat, discuss, establish the responsibilities, and after you can register your team based on the idea you have been validating with the teams and the partners, the members which have joined your team, and you can go and potentially register on DevPost as you go. So Thiago, also what we need to present, a pitch deck. So Thiago, that's a good point. What we need to present on Sunday, we'll come through it as well during the hack. But what you will need to present is a 2-minute video. We will be sending you a tutorial on how to do the video with what to address within this video. The tutorial has been done by our partner Play, and it's quite nice, and it will explain you a bit what you need to do and what info we're looking for. Ideally, we want you to explain the problem and the solution. What was challenging? You will need to explain what is the tech you're using and the challenge. And if it's coded the API, if it's a coded hack, technical hack, then you can try to show us in the video your hack working. On top, when you will be submitting your project, we will be asking you as well to submit your link to your app or to your technical solution or to your mockup, so that we can the judges will be able to connect and see it and test it themselves. And on top of that, you will have 5 questions you will need to answer within DevPost. So that's this is how it's going to do. But there will be a 2-minute video. So when you approach Sunday, make sure someone in your team already starts doing that, not to be delayed or not to have surprises and not being able to submit. So Pilar, hello Pilar. Is there any possibility to be a mentor still with Exchange Corporate? Yes. Pilar, I'm gonna resend me a LinkedIn and I'll be able to answer you. Currently, we have a lot of mentors and no one has dropped. But definitely, I'll be happy to catch up and see how you can get involved. So definitely. Sorry, it was a bit hectic. I did come back to you yesterday. So send me another LinkedIn and I'll connect afterwards. Thanks. Do you have any questions regarding ideas? I think the last panel was quite insightful, the one we had with Peter, Stefan, and Susan. They gave a really good understanding of some of the opportunities and where the industry was going. The one from Olga also was really good regarding numbers for you to understand the global scope and the real impact it's having. So Thiago, also we can have the MVP running on the emulator. I'm not sure. A GitHub repo with the full solution, yes, as long as the judges will be able to open it, use it, and see how it works. Other questions? Happy to answer. So you will be attributed by regions as well. So you see there are some channels, EMEA, APAC, and Americas. We will make sure that some of the mentors you have are from your same region, even though your teams might be scattered around the world. So we try to provide the best match possible, and also we're making sure that so the mentors have some skills capable of helping you and answering based on what you're trying to develop. You need to know that we have a lot of mentors which have joined, who are willing to help, which are experts, and might not have some technical skills, but will be clearly capable of giving you business insights and ways of looking at the solution and relate to players they know about that could clearly help you understand how to create your project. So SM is asking, are you looking only for tech solution? Business ideas are also acceptable. Yes, business ideas are acceptable. However, if it's only a pitch of an idea, it's not enough. We will be asking you a mock-up of the business of your project working, and so that we can clearly be able to validate that. If it's a business idea and there's no technicality in it, you will not be able to win the Global Prize award, but you will be able to compete for the Design Award, which is made for that. You could also compete for the People Choice Award if all the participants validate and think that your project, being a business idea, even though it's not technical, is amazing and they vote for you. So maybe the participants will preferably go towards technical ideas as well. But that's the community who will decide. And after, you have the 3 regional awards, and there the judges will vote, and you might end up being a solution which is highly attractive and interesting from the judges' point of view. Whatever happens, the guys not having technicality go into the design category and could win one of the regional awards, not the global award. I hope I answered, SM. So, what else? Some questions, guys? Do you have questions regarding some ideas, or do you want me to give you some feedback on your idea, or you want to call out for some team members, technicalities, expertise, skills that you're looking for? Happy to help and refine your project. No, if nothing is there, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm going to leave you a couple additional minutes. What haven't I said so far? We have amazing supporters. We have the APIs, but there was already a call on that. And you can already speak with most of the API providers currently on Slack. So that's quite positive. You can bring any type of technology you want. That's your choice. And then that's it. Don't hesitate. I mean, when if you have an idea, don't hesitate to check that it brings a value and that nothing is already existing on the market doing more or less the same thing. As I said, originality and impact are going to be looked into thoroughly by the judges, and a lot of them have a lot of expertise. Hello, Jean. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hello, Florian. Hello, everybody.
Some fresh help. So now I was trying to answer some questions and giving some last details. And currently, but there hasn't been much questions in the last minute. Can we have a full list of mentors? So Thiago Souza is saying, can we have a full list of mentors with their expertise and contacts? No, we have the list of the mentors. You'll be able to access. You'll be able to see who are all the mentors afterward, and you can already see who they are on Slack. Normally, the mentors should in Slack write their name, mentors, and a bit their field of expertise next to it. However, we're going to attribute the mentors to the teams. It's going to be done tonight, based on a regional, based on a closest matching possibility and expertise. So that's it. After, if you are unhappy or if you still have questions, then you can relate to your mentors, or you can go up the ladder to the team, to the lead mentors as well. And after the next step, it's going to come back to the regional guys and to ourselves, Gina and myself, and we'll see what we can do. But normally, you will already have 2 mentors, and I think they'll be able to provide you a lot of insights, a lot of great feedback, and you should be able to go through. After, if you need some very specific technical skills and feedback from mentors, then we'll try to look into it. Other questions? Jean, do you have something to say, communicate regarding potentially the solution, the innovation, the originality? Ah, you froze.
All right, I'm back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going out as well.
Yeah, sorry.
We have a little Wi-Fi or capacity issue here. Well, I just arrived, so I don't have any specific context for questions. So maybe you can interview me about what came up and what you'd like me to share.
So one thing that could be interesting is how we're going to what needs to be done, to be proposed when submitting the project on Sunday. That was one of the questions, and what would be the criteria looked upon.
Okay, well, the criteria is the easy one. That is the judging criteria on dev posts. There are 4 aspects of that. There's business impact or impact of the project, the technical merit, and the third one is, you're going to have to remind me about, originality.
Originality.
And originality and innovation.
Yeah.
That's an important one, and I'll delay 1 second on that. You should be aware that judges place a high emphasis on the effort that you'll make on something that is obviously in the marketplace. Some years ago, when APIs were not readily available, we would run many hackathons where everyone said, I'm going to do a Facebook app for travel so my friends and I can all go to Vegas and gamble and have a good time. Or I'm going to invent Facebook for travel so we can all have a golf holiday. That's not so original because Facebook's already been invented. People had already been using it for family holidays, sororities, college holidays, girls' trips and reunions. I mean, any manner of things that were traveling. So the social network aspect of it was not original. What would have been original is a service that at the time, and I'm thinking back to one that I think may have won or was placed highly, How can we share costs with my college buddy who's a deadbeat and never pays me back? How can I guarantee that I'm doing the organizer for Five Guys Find Hotels together, that I'm left not holding the bill? Those types of problems that an organizer in a social setting has all the time, by the invention of a tool or a process that could take, this is before there was Zelle or Venmo or any of these pay anyone, split the bill applications in finance. That was really innovative at the time. So around originality and innovation, don't just use someone else's innovation and call it your own. You need to build beyond that innovation if it's a platform already. That's one piece of advice. Then on the last point, presentation skills. And this gets back to Florian's original point for those who were wondering about what you need to do to submit. It's pretty simple. If you invent a coded project, you should display it on your laptop or desktop, or if it's a mobile project, display it on your mobile and run it through an emulator, for example, on your laptop or on your mobile itself. Capture that demonstration as a video with you speaking or a partner speaking while you navigate your own app with a mouse, a touchpad, or your finger. That video should be a compelling example of what you would code it up over 4 days that resolves the problem or the pain that you say it does. Then besides that, you need to send a presentation of sorts, and all of this is on DevPost about what the submission requirements are, that explains without just running a demo what you have built, what challenges you answered, what tools you used, anything that you can make a case for. It could be in a document, it could be in a slide presentation. It should not be a repeat of what the video is. It should be the details that will allow a judge to know, oh, they really did a lot of work over 4 days to make that beautiful thing happen. What the beautiful thing should not be is something you brought into the room and then spent 4 days refining. It should be something you built from start to finish over the last 4 days. That's what the judges will be looking for. And they're very good at detecting projects that were packaged before they came in. So if you follow those guidelines on DevPost and the type of advice we're giving here, and can give more as we do these Q&As as issues come up, I think you'll have the most competitive advantages to compete for a prize. That help?
Yep.
Okay.
That was perfect. Thanks, Jim. Any questions regarding what was just said, regarding your ideation process, regarding the team build-up, regarding the mentors? If that's fine, let's wait for 2 minutes and we'll be able to wrap it up.
Okay.
No. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine for me. And we hope if you're watching, we're hoping that you will buzz as well, and you're connecting and calling out for your friends to join and participate. If you think you don't have the skills to participate, do not worry. Plenty of people are joining and just saying we want to be in a team and help. There's plenty of ways of helping afterwards within a team. So it's just be part of it. You will find your place, whatever happens. So go for it.
I agree with that. What everyone will be rewarded by this experience because it's a rewarding experience. Even if your project does not get coded entirely, please share your idea with us the best you can, either through a static process, if not a live application that's working. That's okay. We do have a design award and we do have a People's Choice Award. You may have the best idea and you just couldn't get it coded in time. That's okay. You will continue after this, and we'd like to motivate you to do so, to make that minimum viable product and make it into a unicorn someday. So our encouragement is bottomless, but the time period is not, and that's why there are times on tests, and this is one of them. It's a fun test, but we encourage you to get to the end. One thing to back up what Florian said, please share whatever fun you're having. If some of you on Teams are in Zoom sessions or other media platform sessions where you're sharing time with each other, don't be afraid to take some screenshots or a couple of short videos and produce them on your Facebook page or your Instagram or Twitter or however your social media rolls, and just put hashtag travel Scrum or hashtag join the Scrum in there. So your social media can be your process that you're enjoying with your mates as you're on lockdown here from being able to travel. And any gamification you can give your team during the process and share with us, that's part of the community we're building here. This is not the first time we'll be together, I hope.
Definitely not. Other question, guys? Nothing so far. So if that's good for you all, in exactly 1 minute, I'll be turning off the broadcast, except if a question pops up. And I will tell you, register on DevPost, find your team, go on Slack, write well what you're looking for or what are your skills next to your name in the channel. If no one answers, put a message again on Slack so that you appear in the thread once again, and you'll find people, definitely. If not, ask the teams which are in Slack help. And you can find the teams, the org teams, by typing global ops or org as a name, and you will find the people you can connect to. If that's okay, guys, it's been a pleasure. We did, I think, a quite interesting launch ceremony, which gave quite some information and insights. Now it's your time to play and to bring it forward, and we're here to help, and we're here to give you plenty of advice. So I wish you the best. Tonight, 12 midnight UTC, registration stops, and when you wake up, you will have your mentors attributed, and you'll be able to connect with them to do your first checkpoint. Any questions, you can go to Slack and see you. We'll do live sessions every day as well, if you have any questions, and so that you can share your success, doubts as well through our live sessions. Thank you very much. Scrum well. Welcome to the Scrum. And Travel loves you already. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jean.
Thank you. Be well.
Be well, everyone. Ciao, ciao.